Now, more is being done about fraud, but too little for the future for me and too late for the past victims. And I said earlier it was growing, criminals were faster, cleverer, better resourced. Email and cold call scams are getting cleverer. They can now use technology to make the email or the text message seem to come from your bank. They know how to spot loopholes, act internationally, cover their tracks, running rings around the police, the blanks and the fraud authorities. In my view, progress needs a concerted attack by regulators, lawmakers and the police. First, ban cold calling for all financial products. It was banned for mortgages in 2004, and the Financial Services Authority, as it was then, faced huge opposition, but it did get it through. It can be done. Now, of course, if you ban it, it won't stop crooks doing it, but it does mean we can all say, if it's a cold call about a finance product, it's a crook, which we can't say at the moment, though I do, I must say. We could extend regulation to unregulated investments. It's bizarre, isn't it, that if you're joining with others to buy units in a unit trust or an investment fund, tough rules apply, the whole panoply of the Financial Conduct Authority, conduct of business. But if you want to sell someone individual shares or wine or stamps or property or rainforests or carbon trading, you're free to do so. And you can call yourself an investment manager or a property advisor perfectly legally. Third, treat financial crime as seriously as physical crime. It doesn't matter to me if I lose £10,000. Whether it was a burglary or a fraud, I'm still £10,000 poorer. And put the resources into it so the crooks can be tracked down more quickly. And standardise the responsibility of the banks and the card companies to reimburse people. Now, at the moment, card crime is generally reimbursed, largely thanks to a European directive which standardised the way banks behave. But it doesn't cover money transferred directly or through an agent, and where a complex vishing fraud is perpetrated when they ring you up and pretend to be from your bank and you give them the money. I think if the fraud touches the banking system and its systems anywhere and they don't detect it or keep the records to track it down, then the bank or the card provider should pay. 4 simple things which would be a start. And above all, though, we need one dedicated agency to deal with fraud, not a dozen different acronyms, one body with police and investigative powers, with technology specialists in their darkened rooms, and then with outreach workers helping local police forces talk to residents and make them feel safer. At the moment, we have a confused and inadequate system that does not protect the public as it should from a crime that is growing almost unchecked. Thank you.